is up? Welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. Okay, this is my second time refilming this entire video right now, just because originally I was going to do a reacting to creepy pictures or something like that, but it was really hard because I was looking at the pictures first and I could see right away what the picture was, and it wasn't fun and it was really slow and boring. So I decided I was gonna tell you guys a story time, and this is something crazy. It definitely could be a much worse of a situation, but compared to the time it was, my age, and how I was reacting then to this kind of situation, it really scares me now. This is going to be a stalker story, and disclaimer really quickly, this isn't like a typical stalker that I had for several years. This is like a 3-time event, so it happened 3 times. I haven't seen these guys since the last incident. I think it was like 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago is when the last time I saw the guys. It's not a crazy kind of a stalker story that you might see somewhere else here on YouTube, but for me this is a terrifying experience, and I just thought I would share it instead of no video, you know? It makes sense, right? Yeah. I don't know why I haven't told this story sooner, but this is an insane story. Oh my gosh. Okay, but first of all, before I get into this video, if you like this video and you want to see more story times or something crazy like this happens, then if you want to hear about it, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts, and if you're brand new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. I welcome and love all new subscribers, and without further ado, let's just jump on into the video. Okay, this story time. Whew, I don't even know where to start with this. It's crazy. The very first incident that happened with this situation with my stalkers, I want to say I was in middle school. I know for a fact I was in middle school, and one day my cousin decided to come over to my house and spend the night, and this is around the time that we would always have sleepovers, and we would always walk places because I couldn't drive, obviously, and why not just walk, because Walmart's a 5-minute walk from my house, and there's also a gas station that's even closer than Walmart, which is crazy, I know. So she spends the night at my house. We have a really good night. We're just playing games, having fun, just, you know, cousin stuff. And so the following morning, my cousin and I, we decided to get some breakfast, and I didn't have much food, and so I told my cousin, hey, why don't we go to the I'm giving away too much information. I'm not gonna name the gas station because I don't want you knowing where I live. I told my cousin, hey, let's go to the gas station and get some breakfast stuff and sit at the park and eat. So she agreed, and we started our journey over to the gas station. So on our way there, we're waiting for the light to change so we can cross the street without getting hit by cars. And out of nowhere, I shouldn't say out of nowhere because I wasn't really paying attention at first, but a white pickup truck drives by, and the guys inside of the truck started like yelling at us, catcalling us, and just like screaming at us, just trying to get our attention. And me and my cousin look at each other like, yeah, what was that? I mean, it was really interesting, but I didn't really think much of it because at this point in my life, I would get catcalled a lot by a lot of older men, and it wasn't fun. I just thought they were just catcalling us, and so I was like, eh, whatever, just ignore it. So we cross the street, we walk over to the gas station. I thought that was gonna be the last of them. I didn't really think anything like of them left my mind. I wasn't thinking about them. I was thinking about getting the donuts and orange juice. You know, that's what I was thinking about because I was starving and I wanted some donuts and orange juice. Walking around trying to find what we want for breakfast, and we come across some donuts and orange juice, like I just said, and we got those and went to go pay for them. We were standing in line, someone was in front of us paying, and my cousin was standing next to me, and right when the person in front was done paying, my cousin and I moved up so we could pay for our stuff, and one of the guys from the white truck comes in and starts yelling so loud, pointing at me, saying, that's her, that's the girl, that's the one, that's her, that's her, that's the one. And I was so confused. Everyone was staring at me like I had done something wrong, and I was like, what is happening? I mean, no one really like asked me what it was, so I just kind of figured like they're just playing a joke or whatever. And he ended up walking to the back to the beer section. I was just like, okay, that's really creepy. And I don't remember if I did or not, but I think I told the cashier. I don't know what that guy was talking about. I don't know what that was. And remind you, I'm in middle school. I'm a little child. So we quickly pay for our stuff, and I told my cousin we need to like leave before they come back for us. So right when we walk out, I see the white pickup truck again. And the driver saw us. He had the window down. The driver saw us, and he called to us, and he said, hey ladies, what are you up to this morning? And my cousin and I don't know what it was, but I just immediately got a bad vibe from this whole situation. I was completely terrified. I didn't know if this guy was gonna try to kidnap us or try to do something. I was so scared that this guy was going to try and like take us. And so my cousin and I book it across the gas station over to the light, and we just wait for the light to change. While we're waiting for the light to change again, we saw the truck again drive by us and start catcalling us, and it started freaking me out at this point. My cousin and I were both visibly scared at this point because we didn't know what these guys wanted. We didn't know what was going to happen because I grew up with my parents telling me don't talk to strangers kind of thing. My parents are very strict with all of that stuff, and plus when I was little, even younger than middle school, I used to like ride my bike around, and at one time I actually ran away. I think I have a story time. If not, let me know if you want to hear about that. The truck drove by again, catcalling us, and we were really scared. I thought they had just like driven to the gas station. I forgot to mention this in the very beginning. When we first were walking to the gas station and we saw the truck, they were going west. Here is the gas station. We were over here. I think we were over on this side, across the street from the gas station. The truck drove by going this way. So obviously the truck was going away. That was why in the first part, when I first heard them, I didn't really think anything of them. They just kind of quickly left my mind. And then they drove to the gas station. I didn't think about this at the time, but I realized they had to have turned around and come back to the gas station, which right now, that terrifies me. I don't know if they were planning on taking us. I mean, I don't know if they were, because it was in the morning, there were a lot of people around. It's not like they could have gotten away with it, but that was just really terrifying. And then we're waiting at the light again after the gas station. The truck drives by going west again, so they're going back the way that I first saw them go, if that makes sense. So the light finally changes. We cross the street and run into the park, because right by this gas station there's a park. And we sit at the park, sit at the table, and we're just, at this point, my cousin and I are talking about this whole situation, thinking this is really weird. We don't know who those guys were. We just thought it was really weird and stuff like that. Eventually, while we're sitting down and eating, guess who drives by the park again? Going the opposite direction that they were originally going. They literally turned around. They were going this way. We went to the park over here. They went this way. They turned around and came back this way, saw us, and catcalled at us again. And at this point, I was like, what the heck is going on? I'm not for certain about this, but I want to say I saw them drive into the gas station, turn around, and come back out. And then they drove by again, going back the way they were first originally going, still catcalling us. And at this point, my cousin and I are completely terrified, so we decided to run home because we didn't trust what was going to happen with those guys, and I just had such a bad feeling about this whole situation, and I was just really scared, and we just ran home after that, and that was that. Yeah, so that was something else. I don't know if this is even worthy of calling it a stalker story, but it was really creepy, really scary for me. My child self didn't know how to handle this. I mean, the only reason I'm making this a story time is because thinking about it now just really frightens me about what could have possibly happened. I don't know. Thinking about it now just scares me, because all I can think about is what could have happened if I walked up to the guy's truck when he said, "Hey ladies, what are you up to this morning?" All I can think about is what could have happened. I don't know ever what could have happened. All I can do is think about it. So that is going to be it for my stalker experience, my stalker story. I don't know, again, I'm not sure if this is really considered a stalker story or just like a creepy encounter or something like that. I have a ton more of these kinds of stories if you want to hear them. If you want to hear any other stories similar to this, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts. Comment down below telling me you want to see this stuff, because I do what you want. And also, if you're brand new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I have a ton more crazy stories coming your way, and a full month of daily travel vlogs, so you won't want to miss out on that. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on it in the next month. But as for right now, that is it for this video, and I will see you guys on Thursday with a brand new video. Bye!